5 years ago, when I was 16, our family had a nasty issue occur. I'm only here today because my cats are the greatest pets ever. I lived with my mother until I was 18. Her family lived nearby, and it wasn't uncommon for relatives to visit often. One of those relatives was my older cousin, Alan. He came by mostly on the weekends. Alan was a druggie and a drunk, but I treated him with the same respect and trust as I would anyone else in the family. Until one day. He came over to visit my mom and get some food. I'm sitting at the kitchen table doing homework. He walks over to talk to me, and my kitten Luna flips. This is a 2-month-old little black cat, the sweetest thing ever. She doesn't scratch or bite. She's perfect. But when Alan approaches, she lets out this unholy growl. The only thing I can compare it to is a dying, cornered animal. It scared me shitless. Alan keeps approaching. Luna, sitting by my feet, suddenly jumps onto the table where she knows she isn't allowed, and arches her back. She puffs out her fur and snarls and shrieks at him. Alan backs off and leaves without getting his food. 2 minutes after he's gone, she's back to being my little angel. The same thing happened that next week, except this time I'm watching TV on the couch and Luna is in my lap. My other cat, Coco, is on the armrest. Alan shows up and tries to get near me. This time, both cats give an exorcist impression. I was horrified enough myself that I didn't dare move. Once again, Alan leaves immediately. Flash forward a month. I'm home alone. Alan knocks on our door, and being cautious, I answer with the chain on. He's asking for food and a shower. I tell him to come back when my mom is home. He doesn't even get a chance to respond. Luna wiggles out and begins to circle him, growling. He reaches down to grab her, and she immediately goes for his hands. He has her for all of 2 seconds before she lets go and runs back inside. I slam the door and call my mom. She tells me to lock all the windows, and if he knocks again, to call the police. I check outside. Alan is gone. I remain on the alert until my mom gets home. He still isn't back. We go to sleep, thinking all is fine. That night, my mom gets a call from her sister. Alan tried to kidnap my other cousin, Kelly. Not only that, the police went to his apartment after the attempt and found somebody in his tub, dead. Things come to light after this. My cousin, who ran before being caught, wasn't just a druggie and a drunk. He was a murderer and a sex trafficker. And my cats knew. Not the facts, but they sensed what he was, and protected me. I'd be dead if not for them, or worse. I don't know where Alan is now. My whole family is on the lookout for him, and not to take him to court.